Being a dentisting human is easy to want to cry on the inside each day. There's so many challenges that affect us in our dental offices, and Talking Nachos is designed to help you increase success, decrease stress, and reduce the number of times you feel like crying inside a day. To work on your dentisting course, you can survive and thrive and have more fun in your dental office. We have such an awesome show for you today. I'm ready for my first guest when my team is ready to bring him up to talk with us. So we have Dr. Jordan Frey. Dr. Jordan, you are a doctor, but you are not like us. You are not a dentist. Tell us, what do you do in your daily doctoring life?
That's true. I'm a plastic surgeon and I focus on reconstructive surgery. So I actually work a lot with dentists doing head and neck reconstructions after cancer and stuff like that. And I also do a lot of breast reconstruction.
Awesome work. I mean, I know you probably deal with so many transformative things. I get the sense people like seeing you more than they like seeing us. I'm not sure, right? They might see you look forward to some of those enhancements. So, Dr. Jordan, you're an awesome key resource and sponsor of the group. Tell us what you've done to make lives better for dentists, for doctors, for people at any age or stage of their career, but especially early. Tell us about what you do.
Yeah, my goal and passion that I really found is helping anyone, doctors, dentists, any medical professionals, to improve their financial well-being. And this is something that's so, near and dear to me because I experienced this firsthand where I'm only about a year and a half into practice after, my residency was 7 years. And at the end, I was burned out, and I realized a huge part of it was because of my finances. And I was finally about to graduate, and like, whether you're going to be a dentist or, a doctor, you're finally going to be making some money and you're going to be a high income earner. And everyone was telling me it's going to be great, but I didn't feel like that because had huge amounts of debt. I had no savings, no investments. I didn't even know how to go about that stuff. And it just really stressed me out. And so,
to make us feel better as dentists, they don't talk much about money in medical school either. They don't really tell you.
No.
They should, but they don't take time to do that. So you decided you want to make this better for your colleagues, make this better for you.
Exactly.
What inspired you to start your program?
Yeah, so I basically just lived it. I learned about this stuff. I came up with a financial plan before I even made another cent. Just having that financial plan where I knew I could get to financial freedom to practice on my own terms, and made me feel so much better. And so I did a lot of work learning to invest, learning how to develop these plans, learning different strategies that work for high income earners like ourselves. And it took me a while. It took me, over a year, but I managed to increase my net worth from negative 500,000 to about positive 500,000.
Awesome.
And so I just created this course to try and teach other people to do it. And I'm very much still on this journey with everyone. I'm not like at the end of it shouting instructions from the finish line. I'm right there, living it with you.
Which I think is awesome. And tell us about this course. Dentists, this is right up our alley. We dentists, I'm a 44-year-old dentist. I went back to school in the olden days when the debt was a third as much, but they're coming out $600,000-$700,000 in debt. Debt is not just a financial challenge. It could be an emotional challenge. It could be, hey, I don't think it's even worth it to save for retirement. So what is your course going to teach them? I know people can text Prudent to 215-543-645 to learn 6454 to learn more, but what are they is this an online course, in person? Tell us how it works.
Yeah, so it's an 8-week online course, and it really goes from A to Z. So wherever you're at, even if you're totally clueless about finances like I was, this is going to walk you through the steps from just creating a healthy mindset around money to developing, the basic kind of financial foundation, to learning how to invest, to developing your debt payoff strategy. There's even a bonus module on real estate investing, which is something that I do. So it's really going to take you from A to Z. And by the end of it, you're going to have a plan that is going to get you to financial freedom.
And I know dentists and doctors, we can be tough customers in the most literal sense of the word, tough customers. Some people have taken the courses. What are some of the stories they've shared, or how has it impacted their life?
Yeah, it's really been great. And that's what's so fulfilling. There was one woman who just took it, and she had been going through a divorce. And so she had, was in the negative in net worth, and really didn't know how to manage her finances, or had never dealt with that, and took this, and through it was able. She just finished the course recently, and her net worth is now up around $200,000, and she's on a trajectory to retire when she wants in 5 years, if she wants to.
That's great. the
Yeah.
things that impacted our lives, sometimes in our control, sometimes out of our control, affect everything. It affects how we feel about going to our
Mhm.
offices every day, affects our energy or morale. And that's why I just think that what you're doing is so great, because just talking more about how money works inside of our lives, works inside of our practice, is really something that should be discussed at an early age. We could talk for the whole show about why this should really be something that's talked about in elementary school. But at the
Yeah.
very least, when you have dentists and doctors and vet students taking out all this debt for the schools to not have any information on how to manage it, it's just so irresponsible.
It totally is. And I think there's such a taboo in medicine, dentistry, all these fields about money because, we didn't get into it for money. We want to help people primarily. But a big part of our well-being, of our ability to be a good doctor, dentist, etc., is our financial well-being. And that's going through this process has really made me a better doctor because I'm able to focus more on patient care, which is, what I want to focus on.
Yeah.
So it's really important and can't be overlooked. So I try to dispel that taboo and talk about it.
Awesome. Well, I really I'm thrilled to have you as a key resource and sponsor. I know people can text Prudent to 215-543-6454. Our people, they love a deal. So I know you've included a special deal for the Nacho audience. Is that correct?
Yeah. So we have a special deal. So it's 25% off. It also includes in it a weekly live Q&A for the Nachos group
Awesome.
and free one-on-one coaching, 1 hour session with myself. So a lot of great value in there.
Awesome, awesome, Dr. Jordan. And if people want to just reach out to you directly to ask some questions, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Yeah, the best way you can go through my site, which is prudentplasticsurgeon.com, or you can email me at jordan@prudentplasticsurgeon.com, and we're really responsive.
Awesome. I see you active on the Facebook groups too, which is great. So enjoy the rest of your day there, helping transforming people's lives, both inside. What do you guys call it? You don't call it operatories, but I guess you do call it operatories where you work. But it looks like you're doing
Yeah.
consults
Yeah.
today. Or you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, seeing patients in the clinic and then OR tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for being part of what we do.
Thanks, you too.
So as you guys can see, such an important topic, talking about money inside and outside of our operatories, helping us feel better about our financial fitness. Really great topic there.